Hello everyone, Jet here, and welcome back to my Wood Elves playthrough where we are currently invading Ulthuan. So, we're doing quite nicely so far. We've also got a few fights going on down here we're dealing with at the moment, and we're still pestering chaos up here, but they're doing their own thing. We're kind of ignoring them for the time being. Right, let's see what's going on. You can be made immortal. Durfu has leveled up again. We've buffed up his damage actually. We're upping the archers in his army now quite a bit. Can buff up that guy's archers. Okay, we're probably going to need to take a turn or two just to recoup now, certainly with this army before we do attack. But let's end turn. Now, we are still running quite a negative income-wise, so I might be forced to drop off an army at some point, but we'll see how this goes. If I can avoid it, I really do want to, but if it does come to dropping off an army, we're getting to the point where we can potentially afford to drop off one of our armies somewhere, which would really help. Oh, we do have another Beastmen herd appearing, which is a bit annoying because I don't have anything around there at the moment. I've got a feeling I'm going to need to send one of my armies home, actually, which isn't ideal. But we'll see how this goes. As I mentioned last time, guys, we do have this really shiny new mod for all of the banners as well on at the moment, which is... It's a really nice mod. You can find it by searching banners, and you'll find it. It'll be the top banner mod, guys. It does certainly make them very pretty, which I do like. I'm gonna say straight out, it's a really nice mod. So, and it gets us some good-looking banners. So, just adds a little something to the game, I think. Come on, Bretonia. I forgot how long my end turns took on this game because I've been playing quite a lot of Surviving Mars recently. Okay, Lawmasters who we're at war with, and we're going to have Mundy who we're going to see what he's doing briefly when it gets to him. Yeah, he's just moving around. Is he actually at war? No, he's not at war with the Lawmasters, but the Lawmasters I don't have to worry about. They're not powerful, even though they're sending up some fleets. They're not powerful enough for me to worry about. And the Cult of Pleasure, again, we've just battered some of their bigger armies, so they're really not a threat anymore. Oh! He says, as they do this. Now, this is my weaker army. Even if I lose this, I'm going to see it as a way of getting some extra income back. While I don't think I'll lose this, and I'm certainly going to batter this army, and we're definitely going to make Marathi pay here. The Cav could be a little bit annoying. We don't really have a huge amount of anti-large here, but my archers are going to devastate their setup. You guys can start out here. You're not going to be on fire at will. Let's sort out my front line. We do have some extra archers. I'd forgotten about that. You guys are going to try and get behind straight out.
Ready to hunt.
You guys can get mixed in there. Now, is it going to place them as I've actually put them? It is, for a change. And what we're going to do is we're going to pop our tree men in it like that. Actually, no, I'm going to place my tree men a little closer to the centre. Yeah, like that. That's there, either side of Dryads. That's a nice line for us. Dragon's going to do dragony things. And let's start the battle. Let's shoot them first. And these guys are going to be exceptional as they shoot. Let's hit those Black Ark Corsairs, and in fact... And straight back. And these guys can all just start moving forwards. Right, Dragon can go straight onto them. You guys can start shooting at them. Let's burn Marathi straight down. You guys can stay in there. And let's get our charge on. Okay, we're quite engaged here. You can actually go and get in melee. You can fold in. My dragon can get airborne again. Right, you guys can just start shooting in at these blackguards. Those blackguard are going to be my biggest threat here. You guys can stay on them. You guys are still skirmishing there nicely. That's actually really good. That's what we want you doing. You guys can just keep keep hitting these blackguard. Let's switch to this unit of blackguard. Right, Dragon, you can come and breathe on this unit, then smash it. You guys can try and push around. You guys can all charge in. Let's hit them. No, let's hit this unit of blackguard next. Oh, actually no, let's kill these guys first who are in amongst us. You can go drop on them. Right, that's them dealt with. Let's hit this unit of blackguard. How are you guys doing? You guys are still skirmishing nicely back there. Right, I need to start hitting their archers. I'm actually taking too much damage from their archers here. So let's take down all their archers. Oh! We've just lost one of my tree men. I completely forgot how solid their archers are, guys. I've messed this up a little bit. Focus fire them. You guys can actually charge into them. This is good, because we've got a really good solid line of fire on these blackguard here. Said we do have some guys in amongst us. I need some support, actually. Let's hit these ones next. Hello, let's just burn down Marathi. Let's make sure she's at least out of it. We're struggling here, but we are battering Marathi down. That's the key thing here. You can break off and hit them. Marathi is down. Let's hit these guys. We've not lost this. It's turned into a bit of a grind now, and they've lost their really nice buff as well. So they're going to start suffering quite badly here. Where's my dragon gone? You can come over here into this big unit and break them. All of you guys can actually focus fire this unit, 'cause that's probably their healthiest unit which is left. You can start charging up in from behind. You guys are doing your jobs over there. They've just been skirmishing away the whole thing. Think we're about to hit the matter out, guys. Oh, that was a tough battle. I messed it up a little bit. I should have focused their archers at the start. So that really was a big mistake on my part. And leaving Marathi up as long as I did was also a mistake. But we won. That is the key thing. We've lost a few units here. We've definitely lost a few units here, but we won. They were also quite a solid anti-large unit, which actually kind of made quite a lot of my front line fairly impotent. These Blackguard are very good anti-large actually, so they did make a lot of my top end units quite impotent in that battle, which is understandably annoying when I'm trying to fight a battle like that. But you know, these things happen. Oh, that's not well. To hold here, that's fine. We're gonna go. We'll just move out and bash them next. This is the downside: is we don't get walls, so we are always going to suffer at least a little bit. Oh, that's interesting move from Tretch there. I think Tretch might have been daft there because I'm definitely going to go and hit him. And even if he's got quite a good army, my archers will make short work of him. So I'm quite happy with that move from him, actually. Let's see. As I say, I do wish I could just skip. I know I can do fast forward, but I always find I miss too much if I do that. And it is interesting seeing what the rest of the world is doing when they're doing interesting things. These guys have still not managed to field an army against me, which makes me think that they don't have an army to field against me, that they have been battered. I know there is a Chaos Incursion in through them as well, which they are potentially having to deal with. So... oh wow, so some of the Empire factions have gone up there chasing after Chaos as well. That is not quite what I expected. Now that's a little worrying actually. We're probably going to have to zerg up after that rather than staying here with this army. I'm going to do nothing. I don't want to take the public order negative. So there's been a confederation with the Dark Elves. It's not a huge problem.
These are dark times. I go then.
Let's chase down this army. Oh, we lost my other tree man, but this is just going to become a defensive army now.
Going forth.
Lord of the forest, you have my spear. Onward to battle!
We'll retrieve it from your corpse.
I'm in solid conflict, so while I would like to not be just taking it, I feel not just taking it's too risky at the moment. Alright, we're going to wait there until we've brought my other guys up. Can
I offer assistance?
Right, you're actually going to start double timing at home. We are going to have some fun with the Skaven. Oh, that's not even a particularly solid army. We are going to have a lot of fun with the Skaven here. I'm going to fight this because it will be funny. Not because it's going to be difficult, not because I need to, because this battle is just going to be a slaughter, guys. Now that doesn't mean I'm not going to be careful, because the Storm Vermin are potentially a pain. Tretch himself is potentially a pain, but they've got very little which can really do much to me. We're going to insta-gib their main units, and these guys are just going to get themselves forwards and straight into the heart of them right away. Oh, you can get put up with all the archers. You guys can go over to the side to start with, just to make sure we've got somebody behind. These guys are going to have fun. And as always, it put one of my units on the wrong side. I don't get why it does that. Right, they're going to take that warp lightning cannon straight out. You guys are going to move forwards and start hitting them. And everybody else is just going to move straight forwards, and my dragon is also going to zerg forwards. And that's their artillery already gone. Let's take out Queek. Queek is dead. Let's hit these gutter runners. I might not even need to, Ah, here they come.
Eternal guard. As you command. Archers ready.
Right. I just want to make sure we take out those storm vermin first. There they are. And where's the other unit of storm vermin? There. The storm vermin are the only even vaguely worrying thing here. And you see, they're actually taking a bit of fire. Let's get our charge on. These guys can all fire at will now. Let's hit those storm vermin halberds before they do get a chance to even vaguely touch my dragon. Oh no, they dropped some Skaven on me, which instantly broke.
Stand your ground.
I think we've got this, guys.
Ever ready. Orders.
I think my archers will have slaughtered them here.
Attack! At the Lord! Wave
I know it wasn't a particularly fun battle, guys, but sometimes fighting a battle like that is just fun. I lost 8 units. So actually, even my archers didn't do that much better than everybody else. I mean, actually, some of these guys, you know, they did. Some of them got the most kills, but still, some of them weren't anywhere near as many. So that's a nice, solid victory for us. That's a massive blow for Queek, actually, because I know he's got a nicer army there somewhere. But then again, he's not the biggest faction at the moment, so that's at least one of his armies taken out. And this is the thing, though. Skaven can throw armies out like that, and he could very easily have that army out again. Certainly that shape of army he could very easily have back out in a few turns. No, we're going to keep buffing up this. Orion has leveled up as well. What are we buffing up on Orion at the moment? Yeah, I'm going to take that one.
How can I assist you?
And another end turn, guys. Oh, I'm under siege somewhere. I completely messed that up. I'm actually going to double time this a little bit, guys, because I really can't be bothered seeing all this. I'm going to try and unpause at the right points, but it's tricky to do so sometimes. We're Chaos next. So we do need to keep an eye. I suspect that army's either going to move or it's going to siege us. Are they really running away from that tiny little human army there? I need to remember to hit that army up there next turn, guys. That was bad of me for forgetting that. I also need to keep an eye on that army, because that's not necessarily... Yeah, that's potentially quite a dangerous army to me there. So I need to keep a very close eye on those beastmen. If they go into my main territories, it's not a problem, but they could quite easily burn through my outer territories without when I don't have an army there to defend. So, as I said, we're going to get this other little army I sent down here. He's already making his way back to Estelia, where we'll bounce off the Chaos and he'll start double timing it back home. And we're going to keep the pressure on in Loffen, guys. I'm half tempted to throw a temporary peace treaty with the Lawmasters, but no, I don't want to do that. Because if I do throw a peace treaty with them, I might give a batter Marathioth here, then throw her a temporary peace treaty, and then turn my attentions onto the Lawmasters. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and take this gate next, and then we'll throw a temporary treaty. Unless it just fell, in which case we can do that straight away, and then start pushing against the High Elves there. That is gonna... Winterpire is holding surprisingly well, he says, and it's now gone. That Norscan faction completely destroyed, guys. Kirkhern are just hanging around there. These guys are still surprisingly powerful, actually. Telia is still chasing down Chaos. That's good. They're going to pressure that horde for me, which is going across the sea. Let's see what else is going on. I don't know where Itz is going. I just want the final Chaos invasion to actually come so I can have this done and dusted for good. Because this is my big issue at the moment. It's dealing with the continual cycle of invasion after invasion after invasion. It's just a pain. So they've got confederated with the other guys. You can keep on zerging up here. You can double time it this way. You're going to move up into here to add a little bit of defensive bulk. Right, now let's not forget up here. That's not even vaguely going to be like the odds say, so I'm going to fight this myself and absolutely ruin these guys. It's a bit of a tougher army, but my Way Watchers... You got to remember, guys, my Way Watchers are anti-armor. So my Way Watchers are going to make short work of those guys. The Halberdiers are actually going to be easier to destroy, but I need to take them out first with my setup, so we do need to be a little careful, but I'm really not worried at all here.
Ponies and charms.
Wildwood Rangers.
That's better. Is it quite half set it up? It is, but they don't necessarily always do the same shape.
Foes of Overhaul. Fire! Way Watchers.
See these guys next. Look, let's go take out that hell cannon.
Weapons. Loose.
This one shouldn't take us long. This is where they think they can drag me in, but they can't.
Yes.
Right, let's hit those Chaos Warriors.
Fire!
Let's get my charge on.
Winds rise.
You guys can go back to fire at will. You guys can keep moving up.
Aye.
You guys can pound into the side of those halberdiers.
Ends them. Orders.
Let's just throw a little bit of healing magic out over here.
Bowman ready. Eager and ready.
Right, my archers can all lend a little bit of support here.
Weapons loose. Armed and ready. Fire!
Keep fire up on them all. You guys can fold around into the side here now.
Deepwood archers.
Right, let's send some support over here onto those Chaos Warrior great weapons there. Let's hit those Chaos Knights. You guys can all slam right into the rear of them.
Children of Athelloren.
Take out those Marauders before they even think of doing anything. You can charge back across. You can slam into them.
Ready to fire. Let fly.
Okay, it's going nicely.
Release. Orders.
Smash those Chaos Knights out. My big issue is actually some of these units are quite hard to hit because they're completely surrounded by my troops.
Fire! Target!
Let's try and send some shafts in there to help. And they're cracked. So that's another nice solid victory for us there, guys. Let's just keep battering them down. No, I'm just going to end here, guys. That was a nice solid victory. Fairly procedural victory, but, you know, far better than the auto-resolve would have been. I'm a bit disappointed by my melee there. I hoped some of it... Actually, my Dryads did some of my best damage, surprisingly. But they were kind of in the thick of it as well, so... so 160 for 600. So actually that's, you know, considering their army is probably far more expensive than my army, that's a good, solid victory for me there. And it's my archers. You know, you saw just how effective the archers were there, guys. And then the auto, I lose some Dryads. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We do have 6 of those. We're going to grab a unit of them. Okay, and we are actually going to end this one here, guys. So we're going to be progressing with this invasion next time. Still poking chaos and working out exactly what we're doing down here. You are going to start heading around here, so I don't forget about you.
These are dark times.
We're going to head in here and batter them. I'm moving them so I don't forget. Anyway, guys, as always, thank you very much for watching. Please feel free to throw any comments in the comments, unsurprisingly, or jump onto my Discord just to say hi there. There is a link to that in the pinned comment and the description, as well as links to my Twitter and my Patreon, guys. I do hope you have enjoyed this. Thank you very much for your time.